right. How's it going? Welcome, everyone. I'm Rich, community manager, among other things, for Illuvium. This is Going Hyper. It's our Illuvium podcast focused on all things Illuvium and what's going on. Currently in Illuvium, and we have a lot going on as of the past week. A lot of new things have come out. We had some big announcements, some big leaks. Rogier's been dropping some big leaks in the Discord again, which is great to see. We're missing Jackson today. Jackson had some prior engagements that he had to take care of today, this week. So I do have some special guests. I'm not here on my lonesome today, but this is an extra special episode because we are here to do basically the end of the Wave 3 Illuvium Beyond. So we're going to go through Wave 3 Illuvium Beyond. Go through the leaderboard, go how people can compete on the leaderboard. We talked about it in the previous episode, but we'll dive into it a little bit more today. We have a lot to go over. We have some leaks. We're going to show the Wave 3 leaderboard prizes. We're going to talk a little bit about Wave 4, the community tournaments going on currently. We definitely have some cooler leaks too. We tried to get you guys some footage. We were going to try and live stream some gameplay of Breach, which you guys saw a leak of recently. But the guys weren't. I gave them some very short notice, expecting a hard no, that we were going to be able to even show it. And they said yes, but I didn't give them enough time to get a build ready to be able to show live in a way that we knew it would be okay. But I did get a good gameplay recording, which we'll show. So I played with two of our engineers that were working on it, and I recorded some gameplay of Breach. And so we'll get into that. We'll show that. I'll have Kieran talk about Breach a little bit more to give you guys some more insight into like what it is and what the plan is for it. Kieran should be joining us as well. And I also have Roger here backstage with me. So yeah, a lot to cover. We will do. Oh, Kieran is here now. We have a lot to cover. So we'll just jump right into it. Let me bring up these two gentlemen. Here we go with Roger and Kieran. How's it going, guys?
Hey, hello everyone.
Oh, he's muted.
God, I'm rusty on the old voice video now. How you doing, man?
Good. Glad to be here. Unfortunately, we couldn't have Jackson today, but I think people will be happy with our substitutes. So
I hope so.
So I guess we can jump right into this. The first thing I was going to show off, was these Wave 3 leaderboard rewards. So Roger, we kind of leaked these in the channel already, but I wanted to show them to everybody here on the stream so everybody can see. So if you're competing on the Wave 3 leaderboard, and I will get into this a little bit more, but there are some issues we are investigating with the Wave 3 leaderboard, just so everyone is aware. And we are trying to get those sorted out as soon as possible. As soon as we have some news on it, we'll make an announcement. I'm trying to share my screen here. But yeah, we're trying to get those Wave 3 leaderboards sorted out for everyone because that'll be coming to a head here pretty soon. I don't know why it's not letting me share my screen. Hold on one sec. It was working literally 5 minutes ago. There we go.
Aha.
There we go. Okay, so this is the top 25 prize, Roger?
Yeah. Everybody who ends up in the top 25 will get one of these.
We'll get one of these.
Jokel. But then geared up pretty special. With a medal.
A nail file and a medal?
Yeah. He's pretty confident.
Yeah, we need these meme glasses as a full-time accessory, honestly.
It'll actually make me want the glasses accessory again.
Yeah. So yeah, this is going to be the third place. So among other things, like we'll get into the whole leaderboard, but the leaderboard itself, you guys, the top 200 will get a share of ILV, and I'll show this.
250 even, right? Or
is it 250? Maybe it's 250.
Okay.
I'll share in a second. But yeah,
all right.
The top 200 to 250 will get prizes. We'll get the exact number in just a second. But yeah, there will be ILV that'll be distributed across the leaderboard. I'll show that in just a second. But then these are additional prizes for the top 25. So the top 25 on the leaderboard will get this. And this is the Wave 3 specific leaderboard. And then the next prize will be the top 10, I believe, or top 5, Roger?
Top 5, yeah.
Top 5. Yeah. And that'll be this one, which
it's a ram fight.
Pretty awesome.
Which is hollow.
Yeah, hollow, and he's got like what medals here? Fire,
yeah,
and
medals of honor.
Medals of honor, yep.
And like a fiery medal from getting in the top 5, and some nice destroyed ribbons, and he has some battle scarring, I think. So
battle scarring where, like here and here?
Yeah, like near the.
Oh, here,
yeah,
right here.
Yeah.
I
got his face, I think. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Stuff
Right here, right here. Okay,
Mhm.
Very cool, very cool. I honestly think this one might be cooler than the first place. That's just my opinion, though. But
yeah.
And then the first place one, which
it's a 1-1.
1 of 1 will be
Gold.
this Adorado.
Yeah, Golden Adorius.
Or Adorius, yeah. Golden Adorius.
Yeah.
So
it's
wow.
But the first one you showed, the Jokel, was made by Sofia. The second one by Dan, and this one is by Svetlana. So yeah.
Insane. Who's winning?
I believe Alexa is still in first, but like I said, there's still some leaderboard rewards being sorted out, or the leaderboard is still like being sorted out. In case you're wondering, we're trying to confirm if we'll be able to delay the snapshot a week just to make sure everyone can get their points sorted out. We can double check everything's okay. Like I said, we'll have an announcement because we should be having an upcoming release to fix the issue with the G-Shock Apons, which if you guys play Illuvium Beyond, you already know about this. If you don't, but we'll probably be going through this. We'll be going through this a little bit more as we talk about Wave 3 some more. So yeah, these are the prizes for the top of the leaderboard at least. And then we can show the leaderboard here in just a second. Switch over to this screen. Okay. So yes, this is the leaderboard, and yes, Roger, you're right. It's the top 250.
Yeah.
So we can blow this up a little bit bigger. And this is the latest number I got from Perry. I think it's a little bit higher now, but he didn't have time to get me the exact number yet.
Yeah, I think it's going to be close to 36 or something. 3600.
3600? I don't
or even more.
32 is the last number.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. I don't want to tell people too high.
No,
we'll say there for now. So yeah, so this is how the rewards break down basically. First place, like if the number sits around this number, 3260 ILV, first place gets 326 ILV, which currently is looking like Alexa, which we'll see because there's definitely some people trying to compete hard at the end of this thing.
And you're getting close.
Yeah.
Wow.
Close.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm way down at 100, I think. So I'm not even very high in the running here. Let's see real quick. I think I'm at
50.
Yeah, I'm at exactly 100. So I'm like a quarter of the points that they have. So yeah, the way to compete on these leaderboards, super easy. If you've bought discs, if you own discs, you can go to the Illuvium Beyond page. Illuvium Beyond, for people in the chat that were asking, yes, they're customizable PFPs. Basically, you buy these discs, which we'll go through in a little bit. You open the discs, you load them up, and then you get these PFPs out of them, these images that are customizable, and then you can fill up your albums here and get points towards the leaderboard, basically, for everything you complete. So, like, let's just click on something I know I have decorated up. Or let's just go here to the set one. So once you go into your collections, you can start setting your Illuvitars based on how powerful they are. A lot of mine aren't bonded because I personally, bonding is hard for me to do because it's permanent. But if you do bond, then you can bond accessories to your Illuvitars like this Singe here.
Dude,
And
is that my Adorius?
yes, this is the one you just gave me. Yes,
Oh,
this is the one
okay.
you just gave me.
All right.
This doesn't seem right though. I should have a more powerful one than this, I think. Maybe not. Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah.
you had a 2109, but yeah.
The what?
You had a 2109 there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I need to fix that anyways. But yes, so you can go through here, you can customize your Illuvitars, you can start filling in your slots, and then you get points for all these things that you collect. And then as your points go higher, you get more progress in the Illuvium Beyond game itself, the collection game itself. You can unlock in-game items, in-game achievements, basically. These are all the in-game things I've unlocked personally, for completing certain albums. So, I get these emotes that you can play in-game, which when we play a game later, you can see a lot. Actually, my emotes are currently a little bit on the fritz, but you can use all of these
You have too
emotes
many.
in game. Yes, I have too many is what they figured
You
out.
broke the system.
That I
Yes,
broke
nice.
it because I have too many emotes. But from drone blasts to emotes, you can unlock all kinds of cool stuff for use in the arena. Eventually, hopefully, you'll be able to use some of the stuff in the overworld as well. But currently, you can for sure use it in the arena. Not only that, but then there's also the disc rewards. So with Wave 3 coming to an end, you get a certain amount of points for opening discs. And as you open these discs, you unlock these rewards. So I have them all unlocked. You can unlock them multiple times and then get, multiple different versions of them. This is probably going to change for Wave 4, which we'll get into in a little bit. But yeah, this whole system has changed from, Wave 1 to Wave 3, and I think we're going to go through a little bit of the changes that Roger would like to see in Wave 4 and onward. So, but yeah, that's the gist of it. And then once you get these points, there's the Legacy leaderboard, which you can see here. This pays out ILV weekly. Alexa has been at the top of this list for some time now, but definitely there's people competing on this leaderboard to try and get up there and get the rewards for this, which
He's
is
not winning by I thought he would be destroying the competition.
No.
There's a few silent assassins in there. I know Jub is really good.
I mean, it gets hard as you
Redlando.
I've never seen the final boss. I don't know who that is.
That is Alexa.
Yeah, I think they're both Alexa, right?
Yeah, they're both Alexa.
He said it last night. I think it's both Alexa.
He revealed that he was both final boss and Alexa.
So he's the final boss, basically. But yeah, he was talking about last night that he was gonna have to start bonding stuff that he didn't want to because people are starting to catch up to him.
Yep.
So,
Yep. That's good.
So yeah, and especially with Wave 4 coming, he's like, I'm definitely gonna have to start bonding more stuff. So yeah.
And I think the biggest thing about Illuvium Beyond is it sits in its own sort of separate world, hence the Beyond part. But with the relaunch of Arena coming in the middle of, or maybe not in the middle, maybe slightly towards the end of Wave 4, what we should see, and I've already seen it when I've been in matches just casually with other people in the general voice chat. When you're playing Arena and you've used one of these as your profile picture, it's a pretty big statement when you're in those games. I don't really come up against people that I've got a Ramfire, which
of course,
which is pretty good. One of the best Ramfires, and probably the greatest Ramfire. But anyway, and whenever I'm in a match, firstly, I'm straight away recognizable. which I think is pretty cool. That's my distinct, image when I'm playing. I don't have, Kieran Illuvium when I'm playing the game. I'm Pork Lamb. So it's the way to identify people, and you see other people that have like a really, really cool PFP, and you're like, whoa, what is that? And part of this interoperable universe is that the only way that you can get one of these PFPs is by going into Beyond, opening a disc, or alternatively buying it off someone else on the marketplace. So right now, and it's kind of always been like this. I think Wave 2 had a big influx of new players based on what was going down with the private gameplay stuff that we had, but we hadn't actually launched the overworld and arena yet. And so realistically, I think Wave 4 is going to be the first wave where we've relaunched Arena. We're promoting it massively. We should have a huge influx of players that are coming into the ecosystem. And when they see these other players that have these cool PFPs, I think it's going to spur them on to ask some questions and then potentially jump into Beyond themselves. And that was the way that we always envisioned Illuvium Beyond to be this game that sits outside, but also is promoted by the gameplay of the other three games. So I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the only way you can identify Kieran in game, because you can also usually just look at the bottom and very easily identify him. But yeah, anytime I see anybody in game that doesn't have a PFP, honestly, I ask them to just send me their address and I send them PFPs. So like if you are playing and you don't have a PFP, always feel free to shoot me a DM and I will send you a PFP, because I think it's really cool when everybody on the leaderboard has PFPs, everybody in game has PFPs. So yeah, definitely people definitely start asking questions once they see everyone has them except them. So
and it's one thing that we are also designing is a battle pass system, and in there will be a free track and a pay track, and even in the free track you will be able to get some PFPs. So from there, I guess you'll be sort of like the standard noob if you always have just like the same PFP from everybody else.
Yeah.
Hopefully that triggers people to try and stand apart from the crowd and get an Illuvitar.
Everyone removing their PFPs for today's game. It's fine. I got plenty of duplicates, guys. Don't worry.
That's the cool thing, right? Like a typical. Yes, you do need to set a NFT, right? Like we don't. The system won't allow you to set something unless you have an NFT. But instead of people thinking, "Oh, I need this NFT that's going to cost me $10,000," you can go on to the marketplace and you can pick up a pretty sweet, very unique Illuvitar that's going to cost you like 10 cents or like 5 cents even. So pretty accessible to people. And I genuinely don't think people realize that when they look at other players and say like, "Wow, that thing's super cool." It's like you can go and make something like that and get into this ecosystem, and it's a very, very, very low barrier to entry when we talk like NFTs.
Yeah, even like this is a perfect example of what you're talking about. Like these are obviously not the cheapest ones. I've bonded them all, but you can go get all of these tier zeros for relatively pretty cheap. I haven't done the math on it, but I want to say it's like less than $10.
Yeah, you can get them around.
Yeah,
you can get around one cent each or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
it should be about 10 cents to get something.
So if you fill this whole collection with how cheap these tier zeros are, then you unlock this battle board, which is super cool battle board to play in game with. And this is the only way you can get this battle board is to play Illuvium Beyond and unlock it so you can play it in game, which I'll probably play on this battle board when we play in a little bit, just to show you guys. But yeah, super cool way to integrate it.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's obviously stuff across the board for this. There are bonuses that are exclusive to each wave. So if you don't get in, you can go back. And what we're doing is really promoting people to, if you join the ecosystem late and maybe you're watching a stream and some guy that you follow has got an awesome battle board like that, you think, oh wow, okay, it's instead of me going onto a store and buying a $20 battle board, you can actually go and collect these 10 things. They might cost you $3. You then bond them into your album, and all of a sudden it unlocks, and then you have it as well, right? Like, I feel like that's a really cool way to do things. It's obviously a little bit more complex for the player, and we need to get better at really telling the story of how that's possible.
Yeah.
And I think once we do, and obviously once the player base comes back when we relaunch Arena, I really think Beyond is going to get some drip offs into that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. And I guess with that, we can maybe talk about Wave 4 a little bit, Roger.
Sure.
Like, I guess, Wave 3 is ending in 2 days. Like, we're going to open some discs and show some people some things. But I guess what information can we share regarding Wave 4? How long the break will be? What improvements you would like to see. I know there's some things that we've talked about in public chats. So like
let me get my document up.
Okay.
It's actually your document, but it's fine. I'm actually not sure because our marketing man is here in terms of how
maybe
long the
he can
break
help
is
too.
going to be. But I think the thing that was always communicated was that it was about a month. I think everything is ready in terms of assets. So it's more of a timing kind of thing where we don't want everything to collide into a few days and just ruin, the whole thing.
Yeah.
But that's up to you, basically.
As long as you've got the art ready, which I know you do. We spoke about that, so that's fine. We should be looking at starting things. We always talk about the council. We always talk with the council when it comes to this, but I don't see any reason why we wouldn't start Wave 4 4 weeks after, which is sort of set in stone. I think we really need to. Sorry?
We could start it on April 1st.
Yeah. Rich said that. So we definitely could, but I think around that 4-week timeline, give people a little bit of a break. There's going to be, I think, the mad rush to get discs before the end of the wave has already begun. But yeah, the next 3 days is going to be pretty crazy, and then give everyone a little bit of a break, but not too much. I think Wave 2 to Wave 3, we lost so many people because the product just got stale. And when you're sitting there like, yeah, okay, the market's down, but I really love this product. And, it's like Pokemon being out of Pokemon cards for effectively 12 months. It's like, no, I'm going to go buy Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Like, I need my fix. So, I definitely think we should stick to the plan here and launch in 4 weeks after. And it's going to align. We've got a really, really good partner lined up for Wave 4. One that I'm super excited about. Big IP, like massive IP. And it's going to tie into our first Illuvium official tournament as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We don't want to delay it any, more than that sort of like month mark, because there's so many other campaigns which are tied into this, and we'll release a little bit more as we go along. But I think Wave 4 is shaping up to be pretty special.
Yeah, I can agree more. And in terms of sure.
I was gonna bring up some leaks while you were talking about the stuff because I also have some of those other stuff that you just leaked in Discord too in here. So
Okay.
so yeah, this is a Wave 4 leak for you guys. This would be Queen. Which one?
Gazotep.
Gazotep. Okay.
Stage 3.
Stage 3.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. In terms of what we kind of want to see, nothing of these things that I'm about to say is confirmed in terms of that we will get it done before the start of Wave 4, but likely during Wave 4. Is we want to start expanding the links collection, and that's kind of a big one. It won't look like this because this is just a very shitty mock-up that I did.
Yeah.
But it gives you the idea that like suddenly it opens up so much more points in your album and so much more slots in your album, and it just gives you a little bit more utility for your links. So that's kind of cool. There's also not that much of unlock in terms of rewarding mechanism to the links collection at the moment, and I'm trying to see if we can change that by adding some sort of like a cool drone blast or skin or whatever we want to do with that to it, just so it makes more sense that you collect these.
I think you could do some cool links drone blasts like we have with the with the turtle line or whatever.
Yeah,
something
like that.
Definitely
Getting
some
mauled by
drone
a cat
blast
or something.
Yep. Cat paw.
Yeah, something like that. That I think that that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Another sort of UX improvement that we're looking to do is to add a power VFX to each slot. Yeah, exactly this one, which makes it just a little bit cooler to look at your album, but also very easily scout where your weaker links are. Not links, but where your weaker Illuvitars are in terms of power rating. So that's kind of cool. And there is something that we also want to do, which is kind of nice for those that are collecting, is a point tracker that basically travels with you on each page that you visit. So you immediately know sort of like how your overall points is going up or down, and also how that influences your rank on the leaderboard. Because right now you have to sleeve everything and then go back to like my progress, and then you have to go back again, and kind of a annoying thing. So that's something that we're looking into of adding. Another thing we want to do is separate the leaderboard page. Right now it is like has like a very tiny little slide thingy. We need to give those pages way more love. Yeah. But if you go there, just like the Wave 3 slider is on the side and it's kind of hidden. It's kind of yeah. I don't know. It's not very user friendly. I had to look for it the first time. So we want to overhaul these pages to look way better. The top 3 will have like a bigger portrait there. There will be some VFX. There will be some art around it, and it will show you immediately like what it means to be on top, like what you're going to win, what you're going to earn, whatever we want to do there. It's going to sort of like blast off the screen and yeah, just be much more visually appealing, making it more like a sticker book. And that's also that's sort of like design language where we bring the art more forward. It's going to also be added to all of the collection pages. In the beginning, mostly just for the alluvials, where you basically bring art like you have in the background right here, bring that to all of the collection pages, and add a little bit of an effect where it would be, for example, like uncolored right now if you don't have it complete, but if you have it complete, it will be colored up. Maybe we can add some more cool effects in the background, stuff like that.
You mean on the albums page?
Yeah. Like if you go into a collection here, you would sort of like see in the background, you will see the characters and the art.
Oh, if you completed it. Yeah. Oh man, exactly. I'm still missing a door. Man, I'm missing a bunch.
You're missing a bunch, yeah.
Oh, not doing so hot. But
And I think that's at least some of the stuff that we're looking into of adding and changing, and just to making it more ease of use and just more fun to play.
Yeah, good deal. I think. Did you mention the Tier Zeros album as well?
No, that's also something. Also, to sort of like make it easier to play, we want to add like a set one tab and a wave specific tab on all the Tier 0 pages, so you can sort of like choose which one you want to power. If you're playing for the wave 3 board, you'll be seeing, or that wave specific board, you see the characters that you can sleeve there, how much power that have if you select it, and you have just sort of like the overall collection where you just sleeve the most powerful ones that you have.
Yeah.
And you'll be able to very quickly swap between them.
Okay. Well, before everyone with too much talking, should we open up a few discs so people know what they're getting into with Beyond here? Want to open up a few, Roger?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's get yours up.
I don't think I'm sharing my screen yet, am I?
No, not yet.
1 second.
Or Kieran, if you want to open a few so they can see what's going on.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
Also, while they're getting ready, I'll just go through this stuff real quick. Something else I wanted to talk about, which was, these community events going on right now. We actually have one going on live right now. These guys are hosting tournaments weekly, basically two times weekly. They're hosting tournaments. They're called the Daydreamers Esports. They have one on Thursday, which is going on right now, and there's one on Sunday, and these are weekly tournaments. Anyone can join. I'll slap up the QR code up here for you guys. You can just scan that if you're interested. It'll get you all the information from them. Basically, they're doing these 2 tournaments weekly, and then it will qualify you for ladder points so you can compete in their final, basically their ladder final, and it'll have like basically $1,000 prize pool for that one. So that's the Daydreamers tournament. You can scan that QR code up there, and then you'll be able to get the info on that. Other than that, there is also Phantom Guild, which is hosting tournaments bi-weekly, or kind of, I would say it depends, because there's a few guilds hosting tournaments. So Phantom does it 1 week, and then Hype will do it another week. So this is the Phantom Clash. You can also scan their QR code and check it out. It's $1,000 prize pool. You just have to go get all the tournament details from either our Discord by tagging some of them. I think, there's definitely some good people participating in these every week. I don't, so you do have a chance to win. So that's the Phantom Guild tournament that's happening, every week or so. And then the other one that's coming up is the Hyperion Guild. They are doing a different version of tournaments. They're doing like a ladder. Basically, it's a 3-day ladder. It'll be starting on Monday, and it'll be for 3 days, and you get like an average score over the 3 days. So the more you play and the higher you rank in each of your games, the more points you'll get, and you'll be able to, win this prize every 3 days, basically. And then after that, there will be another ladder that starts for those next 3 days. So really good initiative by Hype. It's mainly, around focusing on trying to get, queue time shorter currently before we're, going into this big relaunch of Gauntlet, and, just getting players playing as consistently as possible, which everyone seems to be having a good time that tries it out recently. A lot of the bugs are getting fixed, and, crashes seem to be less. So, people seem to be having a good time, and really good initiative by Hype to try and get some people playing, daily and more often just to keep queues down. So lots of cool tournaments for you guys to participate in. Worth checking out. Ask questions in our Discord, or you can check out all these guys on X. We repost all their stuff, so all the information's out there for you guys. So with that, let's see about Roger opening up some discs here.
Oh dear. It's me? Yeah, okay. All right.
Have you got a dual elf?
No.
I do.
Ooh.
I think I have two. I can give you one, Roger. Yeah, you gave me an Adorius. I think I can give you
Yeah,
one.
but you also gave me a Ramfire, so.
I'm a nice guy. What can I say?
I gave you a beer.
Yes, you did. And I think you bought me a panini, you know. Or you gave me a mouse pad too.
Oh, right.
So,
Do you have a dual elf, Rich, that you could send me?
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, let's see. I'll check my account right now. Let's see here. Illuvitars.
Did you not find one yet, Kieran?
No, I have not.
I opened up.
Did you got a
100?
Sorry?
Adoriuses? You do have, right?
I do have a Dorius.
Okay. But you got all expressions or not yet?
Oh. I've got a lot to open, but not yet. But yeah, honestly, I did a stream like a week in, and I think I got 90% links. This way has not been very kind.
I opened up 100 discs yesterday because I was buying them for this stream, but then I ended up just opening them. But then I didn't get a single Dual F or a Dorius, which was what I was going for. But I do have two Dual Fs, but I need both of them because one's the common expression and one's the uncommon expression.
Right.
So you're shit out of luck. So
okay. Remember that for Wave 4.
Yeah, whenever you need something else, I might just not have it.
Yeah.
Might need it myself.
Dude, I saw somebody yesterday open up a Dual F out of a standard disc, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I never had that kind of luck.
Discs. When's batch spinning? Like,
yeah, it's on the cards.
He's on the fucking on the album anymore. Okay, like it looks unbelievable. Give us the ability to open 100 packs. Come on.
Yeah, totally. It's on the list, man.
All right.
But then they'll say like that needs back end, and then
no,
shit out of luck.
I'm putting my foot down. For Wave 4, we need to have that. It's going to make people open so many more. Like I would have none right now. That's the thing. At the end of my stream, I'll be like, all right, let's open every single disc all at once. Then I would come back today and I'll be like, okay, you have no money. Go and get it. Like, where are your discs?
Oh, Stuart says soon.
Soon. Yeah, I heard that before.
Poor Stuart. Just getting trolled.
Community fields.
No, but there's a big document or I don't know what you should call it at this point of Beyond related stuff that I'm typing up and I'll share soon. At least internally and hopefully also externally, so everybody can sort of like know what the plan is or what my plan is, and then hopefully we can get a yes to that, and then we can start making it. It'll be pretty cool.
Okay, so if anybody's watching Roger rip through these discs, he's just not even caring, just hitting reveal all. But there's some much improved things here, you know, like the VFX.
Oh, sorry. I also did hundreds of these discs, so at this point it's it's white again.
Yeah, it's all white, so he didn't get anything super special here.
It's not pretty. Yeah.
But if you do have some good VFX, then you know that you got something good. Why don't you open up a Wave 1, see if you got like a Ramfire in there?
Yeah, I have some. 1 second. I have like loads of them. I know how jealous you are, But
I'm super jealous because I have zero self-control when it comes
Wait,
to.
how many? I don't have any wave 1 either. How many of those do we have, dude?
I wonder if Seaton has any more. Where's
I bought a
Seaton?
bunch of him. He
I
had
did,
a
yeah.
lot.
I think he
That's
had
the
to.
meta. That trust me.
so I have like a bunch of wave 2s, but they're all standards, of course, because I'm not rich. But here's wave 1s.
Oh man, you got a bunch still. You have way more self-control than me.
Oh yeah, or less time. See, I have a load. I have, yeah.
Quite
Let's
a
get
bit.
one. It's the last one, the oldest one. It's probably just gonna be an Atlas. So
No, it's gonna be a Ramfire watch.
hollow blazing Ramfire.
Yeah, Kieran would be so mad.
Hey, I've got a hollow goofy Ramfire, so I'm all right.
I don't have a hollow. Oh, cucka. Look at that cucka. All right.
Oh, actually, when you go back and open a wave 1 or a wave 2 disc, do you get the same animation now as in wave 3?
Yeah, the VFX was there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, we'll switch over to Kieran here.
All right.
Switch over to Kieran.
I haven't been having a very good time yet. I've only got 1 disc left. I've got a bunch of standards though. Let's open these. I'm also like you, Rich. That's why I know if we have batch spinning, like I have to do this one by one, and you give me the option to open 100 at a time. Oof, that's my baby's not going to college. She'll have an awesome Illuvitar collection to be handed down to her, but no education.
All right, you don't need it.
Yeah.
Just get the
Dude,
just get the rares and she'll be fine.
Very unlucky. Yeah. Okay, let's go to standards. I hate opening standards, but let's do it. What do we got here? Maybe we do some promos. No
Team Liquid only.
I surely have Cassia. Maybe I've crushed through these. What's going on here? Surely I bought a whole bunch of Cassias.
They'd be at the top, dude.
Would they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at
wave
the top.
3.
Sure.
God, what have I done?
You must have ran out.
Shit. Yeah, that's definitely the meta. Every single time a wave ends, I get FOMO, and I'm like, I need to buy them now, and then you have to buy them off someone else. So,
yep. And Viper's always the guy sitting with the discs in his pocket.
There's a few of them. They all do it. The smart money buys. They get a little premium on their. I think the last time I had to buy them 10% more for a batch of like 200 off Seaton, and it was closed for like 6 hours. I missed it. I was like, damn it. He's like, sorry, man. I gotta make a markup on you. I was like, what is wrong with you? Evil man.
Well, luckily he still took SILV too, so that was even good for me. I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
When can I get something epic out of a standard disc? Like, I just want a whole.
Never had it.
You're
Never had
wave 2 standards.
I don't think I got anything good ever from it.
Mm.
Well, I mean, reasonable stuff, but nothing like an Ophisto or a Ramfire or something. Not like Vincent once had. I think one, like the first disc or the only disc that he bought on wave 1 in an alpha sale, and he just gets like the first Ramfire or something out of it. Crazy.
Yeah,
didn't he open like one disc or something?
Yeah, just one disc, and he gets it. And the same happened with, I think, Kendrick or Edric. They had like one disc and they get an Ophisto. It's like,
I think they sold it that day for like 10 grand as well.
Yeah. Vincent sold it for 15K. That's crazy.
I got to go in 15 minutes. So should we
Let's move
wrap
on.
up Beyond?
Yeah. We can wrap up Beyond. You got to go in 15 minutes. Okay.
I
Well,
mean,
we can show these leaks off real quick.
yeah, let's do that.
Okay. And Roger can kind of go through them. Let's see. Let me bring this up. I think one of them, I don't know if you approved me to show, Roger, but I don't think it's a big deal. So it's the background
trailer?
art, the
Oh, okay.
background art that you said for Wave 4.
Background art?
The landing page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's.
You want me to show that or no?
Nah.
Okay,
It's not there. It's not ready yet, I think.
Okay.
So.
I added it in here, so I'll skip it. Okay, so this one, we'll start with this leak. Anyways, to wrap up Beyond, okay, so basically, they're opening these discs. As you can see, you get accessories. You can bond those accessories to Illuvitars and fill your albums like we showed you, and then that's how you compete on the leaderboard. So pretty straightforward, you guys. But yeah, super cool. 2 days left. Basically 2 days after this. In 15 minutes, so it'll be exactly 48 hours left. The Wave 3 leaderboard snapshot will likely be held off a week. I imagine at this point it will be. We will give you guys an announcement, but I haven't got the executive call. Maybe if Kieran makes the executive call here, we just know.
I'll chat to the council about that.
Okay.
But I think it makes sense. I mean, originally I was thinking maybe we extend the wave, but I think it's better if we don't extend the wave.
Yeah.
People have been strategizing their purchases based on it ending in 48 hours. I don't think we should screw that up. However, extending that snapshot based on the leaderboard being broken definitely makes sense to me, but I want to speak to the council and get that.
Yeah,
approved.
we have to be 100% sure the funds go to the right people.
Winners.
Like it
Yeah.
would be such a slip up to do that wrong. So
Yep. So you guys can probably count on it, but like we said, we'll have an announcement. We'll let everyone know in plenty of time, so no one will get hosed on that. So don't worry about that. So yeah, like I said, about 2 days left. Make sure you can just scan that QR code over there on the right, and you can easily go buy some discs. So yeah, 2 days left to get them, and if you don't even want to open them, you can always sell them to Kieran. So after the wave ends,
Don't charge me a 10% premium, please.
or myself. So don't worry about them going to waste. They'll definitely get taken at some point. So yeah, let's hop through these leaks. We got some cool ones to show. Roger, you just posted some of these, so I doubt Kieran's even seen some of these, but if you want to explain what this one is real quick.
This is a testing environment that we're doing for the new main menu and lobby system that we're building to overhaul the current main menu, which was basically placeholder UI, placeholder menu. And this is tech basically to see in your lobby like who spawns into your game, who it is, and then it's a way for you to show off your skins and your drones and that sort of stuff, just to make it way more, about you, and you see you and all the characters that you're going to fight with. So
yeah. So once you queue up, basically you'll appear into this screen, and then you see your other opponents drop in as well.
That's
exactly.
so cool.
Yeah, definitely.
The idea is that once the 8 people here are going to fight, they'll sort of like lock in. It'll show you sort of like the region that has been picked, and the camera will turn around, and you will sort of like see the Gaudi drone, and it will sort of like start the match or start the thing, and then you basically go to black, and then you're in your battle board.
Yeah.
So
nice.
Making it a bit more cinematic and just a lot more feely, The thing that we had at the very, very first playable version of the game, I think Survival, where you sort of like had that intro with the drone that was sort of like dying and then or malfunctioning and stuff like that. Even though that was way too long and it gives a sort of like a story or a narrative to the game that you're about to play, and that is what we're introducing with this, which will just make it, stickier.
Yep. I think I don't think you've leaked the ending screen either yet, have you? Like the one that
No,
you
it's-
concepted? Yeah,
No,
that's
not yet.
super cool too. Like, yeah, definitely some improvements coming to it. So this is wave 4.
Yes, yeah.
This one, yep.
Yeah,
This
sure.
would be stabbing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stage 2 penguin. Yeah.
Stage 2 penguin. Looking forward to this one. I know DJ slapping somewhere out here in the crowd.
I know. Yeah, I saw it, so I was like, let's get that one out.
Okay, and then these ones I know some people have seen, but yeah, a lot of these are the mobile assets getting done.
Yes. Yeah, definitely. There's like at this point we have sort of like cinematic assets, hero assets, optimized assets, and mobile assets, and we're basically almost through the whole thing. Like this is a mobile version where you can see the fur is actually sculpted onto the model, because we mobiles don't run fur, and hair guards, I don't know, it's not their thing. It's gonna look pretty shit. So we need to take a different approach there, and sculpting it into it makes it a little bit more stylized, but also for mobiles that's better because it just becomes more clear, so easier to read and see on your screen. So it's good. Same with this. This is publishing basically the skins that we have in the PC game, or publishing that onto the mobile version of the Ranger. So yeah, that's good. That means that you'll also be able to sort of like show off your skins and your Ranger on mobiles if we wanted to.
This is Sea Scorpion line, right?
Yes, it is. The collars, like, don't look at the collars because they're off, because you're yeah, that's a whole technical thing, but the collars are slightly off due to this being in Unreal instead of on the mobile.
Okay. And this is what? The polar bear, I think?
Polar bear, yes. Yeah.
I could tell by this one.
Yeah, it's the windy eyebrow thingies.
Yeah, his eyebrows, yep. How about this? This is cool.
Part of the Illuvitars. We're going to introduce soon a way to track your collection, and basically on every asset that you own, every alluvial, you'll be able to click on it and see basically data about the alluvial, all very lore heavy. And at the bottom, you will basically see all of the creatures or all of the types that you have. But you don't see it here because there would be like another piece under this, which basically displays all of your assets. But here's just basically pure informational about who this character is.
And is this part of the repository, or is this different?
It's repository is just part of the Illuvitars.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did miss that meeting the other night. It was at like 2 a.m. my time, so I was I'm not gonna go. But I know there was a whole meeting about naming conventions and stuff. So
yeah,
I know I missed it. But yeah, super cool. Looking forward to the repository.
All right.
What do we got here?
This is a drone blast from Foe, the Phantom Beak one.
Oh, this is the Phantom Beak one.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's like a bunch of little beaks that come at him.
Yes, it's like a bunch of little foes spawning
like
around
here.
him.
Bam. Okay.
And then normally you have the sound, like the terror sound, like with the echoes on it.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. And that's also something it reveals that what we're planning to do with the drone blasts to make them stand out better is to basically darken the environment once they're getting cast. Because right now, sometimes on battle boards, they just fall away because it's either too light or too colorful. So we just darken everything, so you really see the
that's good
coming out,
because there is a lot going on at the end, and sometimes it gets lost in all of the action there at the end. Definitely, that'll be nice. Another polar bear.
Yeah, also mobile
optimized.
Asset. Yeah, this is the mobile asset.
Okay. These are
same thing. Yeah.
Weapons. Yep. I put a lot of these just so people could see that all the progress.
Yeah, same thing. This is kind of cool because you sort of see like the optimize on the right, I think, is the mobile version of the character. And as you can see, it almost barely loses any real fidelity other than texture quality. But especially on a mobile screen, you're not really going to see it. So it's kind of crazy how we.
So this is like current on the left and mobile on the right?
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, oh, okay. Nice. Man, I never realized how big his claws were.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just to give some context on, because people are probably like, okay, they're optimizing it for mobile. When is this actually going to happen? So to put some context into that, we still, the devs right now on the Arena side are, well, pretty much every single dev that we have outside of the web stuff that we're showcasing are working on new features, things like carousel, drone augments, regions, and a bunch of other stuff, plus multiplayer servers, which will fix a lot of the issues that we have with like latency now and crashing and just overall snappiness. I've seen the multiplayer version and it's like insanely good in terms of performance. When you're refreshing the shop, instead of it taking 3 seconds, it's much faster. So it feels really good. Once we get all of those things in, and we start the competitive scene, we start doing incentives again with leaderboard rewards and these tournament prize pools. At that point, we will basically take stock and work out where the game is at, how many new players are coming in, and if the game feels like it's polished enough in a really good state. As most of you know, we are going to have almost all of our developers move across to start building the MMO. There will be a few that stay and work on Arena, and that will always be the case. You know, we need to make sure that we keep it fresh and have new content. But it may be the case if things are going really well with Arena and we feel like it's in a good place feature-wise, we are very likely at that point to say we'll stop building new features for Arena and we'll start, those 2 to 3 developers will start building the mobile version. It's actually not, it's fairly straightforward to port to mobile. The biggest thing has been what the art team has been doing, which is what Rogier is showcasing here. That's where the real bulk of the work has been, and we've been doing that for what, like 12 months now, Rogier?
No, yeah, well over 6 months.
Yeah, so a decent amount of time, and yeah, so it should all be lining up once we get these new features in, and once the game is in a really polished state. I'm fairly certain we will start that port, which does mean, you know, there won't be any new features for 3 to 6 months or whatever that ends up being. But yeah, I still feel like in this space, it's so important for us to be able to have a game like this that's a competitive game that has things like tournaments and incentives that are available to people that have a mobile phone that costs them $100 versus a PC that costs them, you know, $2,000. Like it's a massive difference. And in terms of accessibility across the world, I think it's going to be a big win for us. Plus, I play Arena a lot, and I think about it. I'm like, it is a bit of a time investment to go, okay, I'm going to go play a game. I'm going to go to my PC. I'm going to sit down, set it all up. If I had the ability to be with my wife on the couch and I'm sort of like killing 2 birds with 1 stone, maybe I could play a few matches on my mobile. So I think it's going to be really good for player numbers as well. And yeah, so just wanted to give some context on like what these assets are actually going to be used for.
Yeah, definitely. If I could play in bed next to my wife, she'd be much happier than going to my office. So
So basically, you guys just both want to spend time with your wife, sit near your wife, but then play a video game.
Well, she's gonna be watching
No, that
some
sounds
dumb show
totally
anyways.
I think that's what I'd be doing as well. So that's cool.
She's gonna be watching some show. Actually, I think she's watching this right now, so I need to be careful. But yeah. So Dimitri just sent me another. Are these also mobile related, Roger?
No. These with the new shop UI that's coming. We're changing the cards. I know, for example, the armor and the weapon card are going to be removed from the shop because there's a different system for them.
Yeah.
And basically, this is also just a UI and a UX improvement. We're going to be able to show you the cards because in the shop only ever stage ones show up. And we want to make it very clear for people that what these stage one become once they grow,
Yeah.
So he's a fire and he becomes Inferno, he's a rogue and he becomes Phantom, and basically that is sort of like just such a very easy one glance thing, and you can memorize it, and you can much easier to sort of like say, okay, I need to get these because I also have this one.
Yep.
Yeah, and so we're building these new cards at the moment.
Okay.
That's in progress. Yeah.
We got a fresh off the press leak from Dimitri here, related to those lobbies again. So this is from Dimitri and Alex. Alex doing the animation. And so I guess this would be further into before you join your game, right?
No, yeah. This is why basically when everybody is locked in, and this is like the moment where you sort of like transfer to your game.
And everyone will have their own cool skins and their drones and
you have your
everything.
drone, and then you'll hear like the Gaudi, like whatever, like
Yeah.
simulation
Prepare.
starting in 3, 2, 1, and then you have like the sim room effect, and then and then you go.
Nice. That'll definitely be an improvement. Looking forward to that for sure. All right, let's keep moving through here so we can get through these. These are more mobile assets.
Yeah,
I'm guessing. And then we have some new leaks that you just released today that we'll let you go over real quick. How about this bad boy?
Concept art for the Crystal Shores battle board.
Yeah. I like this
like
one.
It? Yeah, it's kind of cool, huh?
This one might be in like the Space Invaders, the G-Shock, and the Doka Dojo are probably my favorite, but this
so it's
one
all purple.
Definitely be in the running.
Okay. Yeah, no, I like this one too. It's very cool and represents the region pretty well.
And then so the next one, this guy.
Yeah.
It looks like something from Beetlejuice, honestly.
Sure, why not?
But can you give context on what these are going to be?
This is just an enemy that is part of the world. It's not an alluvial. It's an enemy, and like these at the moment we're doing specific designs for the MMO, but like where they'll be first used is Breach and in Arena in PvE rounds once they're ready. So yeah, I think this is sort of like a caster Scion kind of thing.
Scion, and then this guy would be a bulwark.
Yeah. He's gonna get hit and laugh about it. Basically.
And we do have a Breach leak at the end of this, so maybe Roger can shed some light on which creatures they might take over. I don't know. Well, I'll show you the Breach leak at the end of this in just a minute.
All right.
And then this battle board would be concept of...
Yeah, this is aimed to be a new Brightland Steppes battle board based on the Baron's Throne region that we want to stick into the battle pass as a reward.
Nice. I like this. What is it, like nighttime and raining? It looks like.
Yeah. Kind of have to figure out how we're gonna do that exactly, but without performance dropping, etc. But there's probably some nice effect that we can do. Yeah.
Yeah. No, this one looks very cool. I like it. I like the nighttime stuff, honestly.
Yeah.
I was playing Breach with them just before this stream. And as I said, so Kieran, if you're fine with it, we can show this Breach real quick.
Yeah, so I'll just give some context to that as well before we go into Breach. So after we developed or after we released the Overworld and Arena and Zero, we decided that we wanted to build something rather quickly. And so we had a couple of developers. This has literally only been 2 developers that have worked on this, a few artists. But the reason for us wanting to build this was a lot of the systems transfer across into the MMO. Things like combat and actually getting that properly working is something that we need in the MMO. Multiplayer, working with the servers that we're building is another really big thing, and you'll see that in this demo. And so none of this has gone to waste, but I want to be absolutely clear. It's very, very likely that this game, unless maybe the council stepped in or whatever, this game is going to be put on hold. That doesn't mean that the progress on Breach has gone to waste. All of it is going to be used, or like 95% is going to be used in some way, shape, or form in the MMO. But we do want to showcase it so people realize the potential that we have as a baseline IP in Illuvium. There are a lot of assets that have been built that can be reused for new games in the future, and a lot of systems that can be used as well. The fact that we built this co-op roguelike with 2 people developing it over the space of realistically about 5 or 6 months showcases the potential, and that's why we're leaking this and have been over the last few days. It's not for us to say, hey, we're building another game now, and then we'll do the MMO, and if Arena is good, we're going to be doing that. Like, we're definitely not doing that again. In fact, these devs have already moved across into Arena. So you won't be able to play this game anytime soon, unfortunately, but it is a cool way to just showcase to the community the potential of what we have in our ecosystem.
I mean, I think we should just make it an arcade game, but like an arcade style game, and just let the people rip at it, because I had a pretty good time. You can see, so this is my screen recording with Gizu and Chaba. We went through it for just a few minutes. You can kind of see. So I don't know, like me personally, I had never played a roguelike game before. So I don't know how many people watching have or not, but I've talked to several people who didn't know much about it. So this is kind of a different genre for me, but I enjoyed playing it quite a bit with these guys, and as you can see, like, we're live together, Chaba's one of these guys and Gizu's the other one, and we're just getting ready. We're picking our initial weapons and the affinity we want, which will kind of steer the direction of where your ranger will be going, like, as you upgrade your ranger throughout the different the battles that you do. So I think I kind of run around here for a little bit unknowingly what I'm supposed to do. But yeah.
And no one vetted this rich screen recording, by the way. So
it's good. Don't
First time
worry.
I'm
It's
seeing
good.
this.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's so the reason we didn't show the other one is because they wanted to show it with 3 people, and they hadn't tested it really yet. But they upped the amount of monsters based on the amount of people that are playing, right? So if we had 4 people playing, there'd be more monsters, and so on.
And just to be clear here, those so these are the augments that you get for your weapon upgrades. You also get things like health as you go through, and shields and stuff like that. But the monsters that you're seeing here, it isn't some new invention from Rogier.
No, come
These
on.
are Unreal Engine placeholder asset. I think they bought it for like $10, and it's kind of just stuck. But I think they do get, when you get to a boss at the end,
They use
we-
Mephisto as a boss.
Yeah, there's a
we do-
Mephisto.
yeah.
And he's impossible. Like we didn't even get to that part because like I said, they upped the monsters. Like we played yesterday with 3 of us. We made it to Mephisto and then we lost. And then today they upped the monsters and we didn't even make it to Mephisto. So it's definitely quite a bit more difficult.
But it's a lot of fun, right? I mean, just the way this plays, and there's so much stuff missing here still. Like it's crazy.
So like
it has
Roger
a lot
was
of potential to do this.
Well, like I was saying too, like the monsters, like Kieran said, they're placeholders, but the monsters that we showed the leaks of would be these monsters instead.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then
at least in terms of looks, it'll be a night and day difference. But just sort of like if you play this and you sort of like imagine what it's going to be like if this, or at least how we can utilize some of these parts for an MMO, it starts to make a lot more sense.
Just like take a step back here. You are in the overworld. Fair enough, these are modified regions for the roguelike, but let's just assume, right? Like it's some people that are looking at this that maybe aren't listening to the audio, you would look and be like, whoa, is that the overworld multiplayer? Like there's 2 players there, there's 2 ranges, there's 3 ranges. That for me was the moment where I was like, now you can start to see, holy shit, like I can actually go into a region and we can all collect alluvials as a team. Imagine if this was social, you're all mic'd up, you're talking to him, and I know you guys did that with Gezu and Chaba, but this is why we wanted to leak it, not because this type of roguelike gameplay is going to be the MMO. It's absolutely not. But you get that feeling of that social aspect of being able to go into the game, and it's not like lonely and desolate.
Yeah, you're doing things together. You're making progress together. You're tacting together, or however that word is in English. Strategizing together. Calling for help together because Rich is a noob, and then
I do end up dying first, and then they which is cool too, though, because then they can revive me and we can continue fighting together. And like one thing I didn't know about roguelikes before I played them, which again, if you haven't played a roguelike, this is probably new to you, but once all of us die, we start back at the beginning, but we get these points to be able to upgrade our ranger and start all over again. So it's like super replayable, you can just go further and further and further. So it's super cool because, like I said, we got to the Mephisto, all 3 of us, and they were like, "Oh, this is too easy with 3 of us." And then we got to Mephisto and we got our ass kicked. So like, I mean, it's obviously still not too easy, but it definitely has a lot of replayability. This is pretty funny. So like the baby thing is a level that's meant to be easy and you can get like some free stuff, or if you have money, you can go over to, which we did have money, so we decided to go over to the shop, and then you can go to the shop and you can buy these additional upgrades for your guy.
And I don't think they have it that they did in one version that Andre and I were playing a few weeks back, but the idea is you will be able to spawn an alluvial as well. They actually work with you, which means that you start synergizing not just within your team, but also with your teammates. So you all bring in different alluvials to try and complement each other. That's a really, really cool piece of gameplay that's going to transfer across to the MMO as well. And that's why we needed to build these new enemies, which again are not these cylinder things.
Yeah,
but,
I should have had a big disclaimer on the video, huh? Not the enemies.
So
but
the stuff that these devs come up with sometimes, like you could have chosen anything that resembled like a creature similar and they were like, no, we thought this was cool.
Hey, yeah, I think this is right where I die.
It works.
But
That's
oh yeah, see, and then I die, and then they can come revive me, and then we can keep fighting and upgrading our units. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the gist of what I wanted to show. At least, let me see, how much longer is this? You guys
I
can...
do need to get going, so I'm
Me
like
too.
15 minutes late now because you
Oh.
only put this as an hour in my calendar, which is
I require more time.
But yeah, just before I go, I'll leave you guys with it. But I just wanted to give a little bit of context into like what's happening over the next like 2 to 3 months. So in terms of our I would call it our communication strategy. So one thing that we did really, really well back in our first year at Illuvium, and the reason, not the reason, but I would say a huge motivation of it was everyone thought Illuvium was a scam, right? Like they were like, they can't build a AAA game. Like those graphics in game, the first cinematic where we used real gameplay, it was all, this is not real. It's a crypto project. Every single one of them is a scam. They say they have 150 core contributors. They don't. They have 2 guys in a garage. This is going to implode. Trust me, trust me, trust me. And we were fighting against that. And it actually created this really good system where everyone was hyper alert. Every single dev, every single artist, someone like Dimitri, who's in this chat, like sitting there, like defending different moves, that spawned from this need to show people that, hey, we are not like the typical devs that you've seen previously in this space, and we are building something that is real and it's unbelievably cool. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that is coming. Now we fast forward 4 years on, and we've made a lot of mistakes. We've owned up to those mistakes, and we're definitely, you know, in a much better position now, learning from all of those wrongdoings, right? Like there's been some stuff that's been absolutely amazing, and I'm still extremely proud of what we've built, but it's a baseline for what's to come. Now the narrative is not, hey, they're not real or they can't build things. It's that Illuvium is dying and they're running out of money, and they don't, you know, what are they going to do in 3 months when they're no longer here? Like, you should get out while the ship is sinking. That is now our motivation. As you saw with our announcement earlier this week, we now have 2 years runway, right? So, and that's at a minimum. That's assuming minimal revenue, not assuming that Arena starts building up and gets a ton of players in. That's assuming no cosmetic sales, no Illuvitex fees, none of that. We've got 2 years raw runway, and that, again, no capital raise, nothing included there. So very, very, very likely that you can put an extra 2 years on that purely with any of those things: revenue, capital raise, and a bunch of other stuff, other levers that we can pull. So anyone that is sitting there saying, well, they're going to run out of money, not true, right? And we've said that for many, many years. We're obviously not going to let this thing die until we're going to build this into what it's meant to be. But anyone who is pushing that narrative, I'm sorry, you're simply wrong, right? And you can sit there and say it over and over and over again, but we will be pushing back against that. And that's the first thing. Second thing is, you start to get an idea. Like, it's undeniable that we have something here, an IP and a world that can turn into something amazing. As you can see with the social aspects of this, the multiplayer combat style, the alluvials that we have, our ability to move very, very quickly with a focus on Arena to start off with, and then us switching to the MMO. We are going to introduce those things, right? And as we do, we are going to be leaking every single fucking thing. And I'm not joking about that. When we first started, everyone internally was like, oh no, we shouldn't do that, we shouldn't do that. We have to, right? We are in a position now where if we launched and the games were stunningly amazing and we had so many people that we had millions of players, sure, we could go into stealth mode, build out the MMO, and we wouldn't have to. But now we're fighting an uphill battle, but that's where we love to live, right? Like that's the type of stuff that we did initially, and that's what we're going back to. And we have to prove to people with videos like this, with cinematics that are coming up, with announcements of new people that are joining the MMO, which will come out hopefully tonight, who's actually going to be the co-game directors for this MMO. We are going to hit you with announcement after announcement after announcement. We're going to showcase footage of the build the entire way through. So hopefully when someone says when, we don't even need, you can make you can ascertain your own idea of when you think it's going to be built based on what we're showing you, right? And yes, that has its issues with leaking everything, and maybe there's going to be some stuff that like lore-based storyline stuff that we don't show, but for the most part, the development, the art, the pipelines that we have, how we're going about it, it's going to be 100% transparent again, like we did in the old days, right? 4 years ago. And that's how we make Illuvium great again. And I truly believe that we are going to do that. And I'm not joking, right? Like we are not going anywhere. We've been dragged through the mud. We've had absolutely everything thrown at us, and we're still here. And we're still loving life, right? Like we know the vision. It's so easily done now. Like it's with this baseline that we have, we're just going to go harder. So I'm going to be doing a hell of a lot more AMAs after this in terms of the next 2 to 3 months. They are going to line up with all of these different announcements, and we're going to run it back. We are going to run it back. It doesn't matter what it costs. Luckily, the market is still where it is, and it's just sort of plodding along, and it's going up and it's going down. That's a blessing in disguise, but we are going to bring this thing back. I will literally die trying, and it's going to happen. It's so obvious to me. So just wanted to let everyone know that, yes, we've been a little bit silent over the last 6 months, but it's because we've been trying to get things in place, which now we're at that point, and you're going to see this is not going to stop. There is going to be, and there will be people out there who say, I told you so. I knew they had to do this. I knew they had to do that. Great. That's a good thing. That means we're going to slowly but surely, anyone who's a naysayer, they're going to be like, well, fuck, they did that thing. Now they're doing this thing, and they've got the runway, and they've got the direction. Now they're focusing on one game. It's like, shit, all right, I'm jumping back in. That's the plan. So that's it for me.
That was all? That was good.
Hey, I told you I'm in the process of convincing all these people that have been hating on us for years. You know, like I feel like a lot of them will trickle their way back eventually. You know,
they will, and they are allowed to, right? Like there were things that we fucked up, and if we had the knowledge that we have now 4 years ago, we probably wouldn't have fucked up so many things. Right? Like we did an amazing amount of stuff. Let's not forget that we built 3 games. That's where, you know, that's where I draw upon, and I'm like, the amount of games that I invested in, like I'm talking hundreds of thousands of dollars I invested in, millions went into them, and they just like, oh, sorry, didn't get to TGE. We just didn't launch, and we're no longer here. It's like no one's in their Telegram. It's like, that isn't what's happened here, right? Like we can go back, draw on our experiences, and say like, okay, we get where we went wrong, and we're not a debut studio anymore. We've got 3 released games. Like at that point, you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of understanding, a lot of learnings that moving into the next 4 or 5 years, we are not going to make those same mistakes. And if we had that knowledge, I think we would be in a much, much better position. So yeah, just wait and see what we do over the next couple of years. I think it's going to be pretty insane.
Yep. Like I keep telling people, we ain't going anywhere. So,
Nope.
all right. So you got to go.
I
gonna
really
say-
got to go now. My wife's knocking on the door, so I will. She's like, "Stop your ranting." We got to go.
Okay.
So yeah, thanks for putting this on, Roger and Rich. I'm very excited about the end of Wave 3. I do need to buy some more Wave 3 discs before the end, otherwise I'm going to be paying a premium. But yeah, as you can see, I'm really hyped up. I'm super excited.
Yep. Okay.
All right. See you guys.
Check your DMs before you go.
Thanks.
What?
Man. Later.
Check your DMs before you go. But yeah.
You can show drone runs. Yes, that's
Okay.
another thing that I'm gonna
Okay.
have to spend a lot of money.
Roger, if you need to go, Roger, you're welcome to go too. I'm just gonna show some like a couple drone runs real quick, and then I'm gonna play a game of Gauntlet with them.
I'll stick around for the drone runs, and then I'm gone.
Okay. Let's do this real
slowly
quick.
dying.
And you might have some more context on drone runs than I do, but I think we're about the same, about equal there.
Well,
so maybe you want to explain something about it.
No, just play it. It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. I mean, for people that don't know, this is going to be a feature that will be released that will not require you to go play the overworld anymore. You can pay for a run, and you can go into the overworld and get alluvials without having to go do it. So, and this works on mobile. I've tested it on mobile. Super cool. So, yeah, we'll just do one, and you guys can go ahead and check it out. Let me unmute it for some. Let's go off screen. Can they hear me? Yeah, they can hear me still. Okay, let's go. So first, you'll have your drone select a region.
This is. I think you need to refresh the page because I think it needs to spin up.
Oh, did it? Okay, hold on.
Oh no!
It's good. Ooh. Okay, and then you get your cards, and you have these cool VFX on them. Let's see here. See the VFX. Boom. Doka.
Good TPI.
And these have the new TPI numbers on them, the trait purity indicators, which we will have a blog explaining. I don't think we've released it yet, have we? No, we haven't. But we have a blog that'll explain TPIs and how that works. It's a simplified numbering system to really give you an indicator and at a glance view of what your alluvial power and strength is. So, pretty cool system here. Oh, damn. A nice one. Nice wink. Mamu. Ooh, Alfie. But see, not a really high TPI. But he's still good. He's good for fusing or something like that. And then you can easily just share on your socials, hopefully, when this is all done. And then you'll have... I don't know if this is... I don't think this is, like, finalized, right?
No.
Yeah. But this would be kind of like a little thing showing you what you own and what you still need, you know, to collect easily at a glance. But as we said, some of this is still placeholders, so don't take too much stock in that. But and there's is this final at least that there will be 2 different runs?
As far as I know, yeah. I think there's a big run and a smaller run, something like that.
Okay. I think this goes a lot faster the second time. Hold on.
Yeah, once it's spun up. Once the turtle released, this won't happen. There will always be someone somewhere doing a thing, and then it's just instant.
Yeah, so super cool, guys. Edric, shout out to Edric, working on a lot of these animations, right?
Yeah, together with Gibran, our web dev. So they've been putting something really cool together, as well as Dimitri helped and Kendrick, all the art. Dimitri with the rendering of the drones, Alex and Zenas maybe animating it.
A whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I also did a little bit of something, but
Oh, you did something. Dang.
I sort of ideated the thing.
Yeah. Okay. You always say you don't get to do the stuff that
I
you
don't
wanna
do anything. No, I just have to tell other people what to do basically at this point.
Oh, damn. Nice singe. Nice singe. And there are hollows and dark hollows here, but I just haven't got any yet.
No.
So just unlucky. But I don't want to show you guys too much, but you get the gist of it. You get the idea. Very cool, very exciting. This will be coming soon.
Yeah. The release that this will be part of will be really big. I think it will be one of the biggest releases that or maybe the biggest release since launch.
Yep.
With a lot of stuff everywhere changing. So yeah, this is going to be hard to coordinate.
Yep.
But yeah.
But with that being
times.
said, with that being said, we will have a town hall next week. We're basically, what's today? The
20th.
the 26th, whatever day the 26th is I believe the plan for the town hall. It'll be an economy-based town hall. It'll be myself and Perry. We will go over a lot of big changes coming, and we'll open that up to questions that people want to ask next week. But it's something to look forward to. I just want to at least put it out there for now. We'll get it on the calendar. We'll have some reminders for you guys, and so a lot of exciting stuff coming, like Kieran said.
Yeah,
but anything else you want to say, Roger, before you go and then I play a game of Gauntlet with them?
Just say good night. Thank you all.
All right.
And until see you again soon.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Roger, for joining
Thanks,
us.
everyone. Bye-bye.
All right, guys. All right. So now we're going to play a game of Gauntlet. So if you guys think you can beat me at Gauntlet, which is very unlikely, you can win a prize. We'll do we'll give out some the emotes first of all. Like we have the podcast emotes that we can give out. They work in game already. People are using them in game. It's these emotes right here. Let's see here. Here's one. There's one emote you can win. Here's the other emote you can win. Okay, so if you manage to beat me, which, like I said, is highly unlikely, you can go ahead and get you guys those. Maybe you'll win some discs too. But let's go ahead and get this game started. If you open up your public version, we're going to play a casual game. And I will give you guys the code on the screen here. And then you guys can see if you can beat me. But I doubt it. Everyone who beats me gets a prize. Okay? I've been on my A game lately, though, so... Oh, Lars is in the mix waiting, too. I might just send Lars a code personally, because I do want to wreck him. Okay. So get your game started up and get in the casual queue and get ready to type in your code, guys. What a leak day. I mean, if you thought we didn't have leaks... Lars is always asking about leaks, and there you go, Lars. I think I covered everything I needed to cover. Mobile, ADRs, tournaments going on, many tournaments going on. Yeah, I think we covered pretty much everything. So let's get this Gauntlet game going. Okay. All right, so if you're seeing my screen right now, you can see I got these different battle boards like I was talking about earlier. This is the Doka Dojo. You can only earn this through Illuvium Beyond. Same with these ones, these Beyond ones. This was through G-Shock. Also, this one is a purchasable one, as well as this one and this one. You can purchase them in the cosmetic store, where you can also get cosmetic discs. So which battle board should I play on, chat? I'm thinking Doka Dojo, but if you guys let me know in the next couple seconds. Oh, my emotes are broken currently, but they're working on getting those fixed. These are your drone blasts you can pick from. My personal favorite is this one. And your ranger skins from in-game do work in the arena, in case you guys were wondering. I know some people were talking about it earlier. And here are some cool ranger skins that I have currently. You know, the Cobaltium skin. You got some... Oh, my drone skins aren't... Oh, yeah, they are. So my drone skins are working. We got... Ooh, this is like the OG drone skin right here. This one is. But this is your Casio. This is the Cobaltium one. Yeah, we got some nice ones. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this one. Doka Dojo is what they want. Okay. We're gonna create a lobby. Okay, we got. Oh shit, we got the code here. 9NFCZC. If you want to get wrecked, then just type in the code as soon as possible and join me. Oh, Kieran Brown wants to get wrecked. Texan, Winnie, Furies. Oh man, what a lobby. Everyone's good except Kieran so far. It's not just your fault though, Kieran. I think it's part to do with your name being Kieran. Okay, we got Lars. Who else do we got? Oh, Spoon and Phobos. All right, guys, here we go. Let's get this going. Okay. And if you guys are wondering how to play, we've shared some different people's strategies on socials lately. One guy, Anubis in particular, who helped coach me quite a bit, he's posting some great content on how to make your teams, you know, like how to just play the game in general, you know, to really be competitive with the other players. And also, I know Phantom Guild has been hosting some like coaching and game nights that they're doing, helping some of their players, you know, get coached up. So lots of people showing you how to play if you're if you're trying to learn. Look at these guys are trolling me in chat already. Good luck, Rangers, except me. Okay. I always kind of just let my builds come to me. They're all going to be screen watching me this entire time, so it doesn't really matter what I do. They're going to be trying to screw me, so. Okay. Okay. Augments is a big thing. If you can learn what augments go good on which alluvials, I think it's very beneficial to a lot of people. And you can actually easily do this by if you right click on an alluvial, you can see which augments are good. Although they're not all accurate, but I think some of them are for the most part. You can figure out a good idea of what augments are good on which alluvials. So. But yeah, so this is Gauntlet mode. Everyone's got a PFP in here nicely. Furies has that gold Scoriox. Kieran's got the winter adore. Lars, let's see that mod emote. Lars has the cool emotes here. I like the sandbag in the beginning, so don't worry, guys. I'll be on a losing streak for a bit, but I'll bring it back. Like these guys that like to push levels, which Winnie doesn't typically like to push levels, so it's a little bit surprising, but I don't push levels. I like to save some money, see how I can get them. Yeah. I mean, you can play cash. Yeah, I guess like a sandbox mode would be nice for Dimitri. I mean, Dimitri, you were telling me how good you were and how unstoppable you were, so it's kind of surprising, you know. Told me don't talk to him anymore because he was too good. Okay, let's see here. Sometimes you just kind of let the build come to you, like I am here. We're just gonna take it slow. We don't need to win any of these beginning rounds. We're okay. If we win one, we're good. If not, so be it. Yeah, and if you guys are ever looking to play, like, and you're having trouble finding queues, like a lot of the time we're hanging out in Discord. As we said, we're not pushing the mode super hard right now. We're trying to get a lot of things fixed first. But you guys can join the Discord and hop in there and the arena chat and just tell people you're looking for a lobby, and you can usually find someone decently quickly, you know, especially with these new ladder tournaments that are being hosted by several people. The more you play, the better chance you have of qualifying, and then you can win some prizes. You know, each of these tournaments has like $1,000 prize pool, so there's definitely some money to be had and won in many of these tournaments. So. Okay, let's see here. Now is when we can start pushing a little bit harder because we need some more guys. Let's see. We got one more round of the bot round. So after the bot round is when I'll start pushing. What did everyone think of Breach? Did you guys like Breach? Looked pretty cool. I say let the people play it, but you know, that's just me. Don't forget there's a chat in the game too. You need to talk, get in your opponent's head. Okay. Here we go. Right here. See, I didn't win one of the first matches before the bot round, but if you can at least win one of those, you can usually come out fairly well. And I have great econ right now. I have a few of the units I need in my end build. So, looking pretty decent so far. And this is when we really start laying it on them. Oh, here's Spoon right here. Oops. You. Mm. When we start coming back, guys. Probably lose this one, but we ran out of time, so. Oh, Dimitri learned something new about the game. Yes, you can hover over your alluvial and find out which augments work for you. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's Lars. Lars. Oh, I think Lars is going down. Lars is going down. What you get, Lars? That's what you get. Okay, got a moat on him. Show him who's boss. Okay, we're good there. Gonna upgrade here. Okay, and we're gonna roll a little bit. See what else we can get that we need. Okay, we're looking good. We're actually just gonna go up one more level. Okay. We're looking pretty good now. We only need the level 2 gorilla because we already have Predator, so we're only getting Predator 2 here. We don't really care unless we're going to go for Mud, but we don't really need to go for Mud unless it's late rounds. So, and I don't know, Mud's so hard to get. I don't even really want to get it. But that ape on in the middle just freezes everybody, so you want everyone to go there, and he just freezes everybody. So then you got your your 4 rogues just killing off his whole team while the ape on just kind of takes all the damage and freezes them all. This is a build that I will say Anubis taught me, and I think he posted about it as well. So if you're looking for this build, it's a pretty nice little build. I think he calls it like the Inferno or the Phantom build because what we're going for in the end game is this Phantom. That's why I have him now. I got to get the Monarch still. But yeah, the end game build is a Phantom, Inferno, Dust, Mystic, Predator, Revenant. Pretty strong build overall. Although they nerfed it quite a bit, so it's not as strong as it used to be, but it's definitely a good build if you're looking for something to test out. Not always good to force builds, but Okay, now we're moving along. We're moving along. Team's looking good. I will say this build is super good against corner comps once you get Ramfire in there. Oh, is my stream lagging a little bit? I need to click off of it. I should put a delay on the stream so these guys can't screen watch me. Okay, now we're looking good. Now we're getting the guys we need. PvE rounds, you don't have to do much because I'm just going to stack some more econ for the next round. Who's below me here? Dr. Spoon, Bars, the two biggest shit talkers, and they're below me. Okay. We love to see it. Some other cool stuff, in case you guys didn't know, is this team planner thing. You can snapshot your team that you have currently in the game, so you can, you know, remember to use them next time or know which build you had. So you can go ahead and save that build for a future date if you wanted to. I think we're just going to go ahead and upgrade. We're going to put you in. We're going to take you out. We're going to put you in, put you out, put this in. Okay. That was some pretty bad RNG. Oh wow, he already got the stage 3 monkey? That's no good. No, get him. No way! That was so close. I can't believe that. All because of this monkey. Okay. Who was that? Was that Winnie? I don't know who that was. Furies? I just think it's better for now. Okay. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Phobos is down. We're moving up the board, guys. Moving up. Bot round? No. Bot round and 2 more. Texan is quite the competitor, so I think Texan is probably my number one enemy here. Okay. See it, Spoon. Let's see it. Come on, get him. Get him. One more cast. One more cast. No! No! Okay, it's okay. I can get Spoon. This team's not that strong. Okay, we need... I think I beat Kieran here no matter what, so... Maybe we save up one more round? I really need that wink. Oh, there we go. That's what I needed. Okay. Okay, looks like we're gonna destroy Kieran here, maybe. Yeah, he should be done. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Who's next? Who's next? Dang, Lars going out soon. No good for Lars. No good. Okay, bot round. Go. Okay. Oh, Visionary. Visionary is pretty nice. Okay, we're looking good now, guys. Our team is coming together. Okay. Team is coming together. Need a few more staffs and we'll get Inferno. And then Ramfire and we'll get Inferno there. And then if we go to level 9, we can get Predator back here. So I think we're looking good. Get some attack speed on Ramfight. Get him up in the air. Hopefully get some of these guys dead. Boom, boom. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, jump, Ramfight. Yeah. No! No! Who was that? Was that Dr. Spoon again? It was Dr. Spoon. Or Texan, I don't know. I forget to look. All right. What are we doing here? We gotta get this guy down. I don't know if True Sight's the best on him. I think I might want something else. Stats buffed. Maybe range? No. Double Omnivamp, I guess? I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch some augments around, guys. Lars beat me? That was Lars? No way. I don't believe it. He must have wasted the rest of his money then. Alright, let's see here. We're gonna switch up some augments real quick. We're gonna put you back. We're gonna put you back here. We're gonna put you back here. That on you. We're gonna put that on you. We're gonna put that on you. We're gonna put this on you and this. And then this. Oh, got it just in time. Oh, I forgot to move that guy. I need to beat Texan here. Oh, okay. I think I got Texan handled here. Maybe. Oh, maybe not. That bird's going nuts. I need to jump, jump, jump. There you go. There you go. Okay, there we go. We got Texan. Okay, that was a good one. Good round, Texan. GG. Oh, we're going to make it there, Anubis. We just got to get there. We got to get the build there. We got to get to a PvE round. We're going to get there, though. Anubis, did you win the tournament today or what? Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, there it is. There it is, damn it. I think we got to sell the Ramfire just to get it. Okay, there we go. We're good. We got Inferno. We're going to get Inferno here, and we're going to get Inferno there. True Sight and Vampiric on. Yep. Well, I don't have Vampiric. I have Parasitic, but I have this Vampire Omnivamp. So I'm hoping that's enough. Why am I playing Texan again? Didn't I just play Texan? Or did I play as Ghost? I think I played as Ghost, huh? Oh no. Oh, maybe it's enough. Oh, it's enough. Woohoo! Get some. Get some, Ramfight. Let's go, baby. 2 in a row for Texan. 25,000 damage. Let's go. Okay. PvE round next. GG, Kieran. GG. Okay. So we're looking good. We're looking good. We need some big money this round so we can roll down, get Ramfire. Oh yeah. If you guys didn't watch the beginning of this podcast, the first hour and a half, lots of alpha, lots of leaks, lots of good stuff to pay attention to there. Oh my gosh, look at this. This game just it wants me to win this game, Texan. Or I mean Anubis. It wants me to win. Let's go, baby. Give it to me. 2 more. 2 more. Oh my gosh. It literally wants me to win. Okay. Let's see here. We're going to go like this, go like this, go like this, and like this. And we're going to let the rest play out. Actually, let's just go all on this side. See what happens like that. Who is this, Lars? Lars has got some big boys there. Lars's team's pretty good. I don't mind Lars's team. Oh, he swapped. He swapped on me. Oh no, my monkey's stuck in the corner too. Jump, Ramfight. Jump. Jump. He won't jump. He hasn't jumped the entire round. What is that about? He literally didn't jump the entire round. What was that about? Did anybody see that? Anybody know? Did he have like Omega Steel or what? Like what was going on there? Steals energy from your target, I guess? I don't know. It had to have been that. Because I was just getting wrecked. Okay, Lars. Touche. Okay, I should be able to take this guy down. Hopefully. let's just stick to it over here. Okay. I cannot believe Lars' team, that something was stealing my energy so Ramfire wouldn't cast. Not that I would have won still. Those guys were way too big. Let's see. And they're all nature. I should be wrecking them in theory. Okay, let's see. Oh my god, that scorpion. No way I went out right there. Ay. I'm telling you, they nerfed my team. This team would have wrecked everybody normally, but they nerfed it. That's disappointing. Well, congratulations, Texan. Oh, Lars, you did not beat me, at least according to this leaderboard. So, RIP Lars. Spoon, Furies, Winnie, and Texan. You guys just had to hit me up for your prize. We don't have spectator mode yet, so we can't watch the rest of the game. For that, I'm sorry. But yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Great episode. If you guys missed it, I highly suggest you go back through and watch. Kieran had a great motivational speech for you guys. Lots of leaks, breach mode. Hopefully, we'll be able to show you some live breach mode in about a week or two. Lots to come, lots of exciting stuff. As Kieran said, we're not going anywhere. We're here for the long haul. We're here to build, try and make the best games possible, and bring back a great Web3 game for all you guys, and bridge across as many users as possible. So thank you guys for joining. We'll be back in 2 weeks with another episode of Going Hyper. Jackson will be back then. Also, you guys have 2 days, just under 2 days, about 47 hours left to buy Wave 3 discs and participate on the leaderboards there. The Legacy leaderboard will continue, but the Wave 3 leaderboard itself will be ending very soon, probably about a week. We'll do the snapshot, like we said. But yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining. It was a great episode. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the Gauntlet some more. And we'll have lots more exciting things coming, guys. So, yeah, thank you again for joining. And remember to... Jackson's the one with this tagline. I think it's remember to stay hyper, or I can't even remember what it is, but I think it's stay hyper. So thanks, guys, for joining. And yeah, we'll see you guys in about a week and a half or 2 weeks. And then also we'll be in the Discord playing every day. So thanks for joining, and have a good rest of your day, guys. See ya.